Hey, welcome to the channel. I am musically malnourished, and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. We are in the 2015 album from BAND-MAID called New Beginning. This is track number 7, Beauty and the Beast. Let's give it a listen, and then we'll dive in a little deeper on the other end. Very manic sounding. I know this is Miku's song. She's doing a great job, man. It's almost like rap. I know it's not, it's just she's very fast. Going off on that double bass. Okay, come on.
Look, beauty and the beast 恋してる暇はありません Don't stop
You know, I do understand their, what's the word? I can't think of it. I do understand their feeling or their need to have brought on Psyche, you know, especially with the deeper tone that I hear in her voice and where the music, from what I understand, you guys sharing with me, continuing to head in that direction. But man, Miku is incredibly talented, and it's great. I think that she has these opportunities to really shine. It's funny because every time I mention something, I was like, man, it's really fast. It's almost like she's rapping. And then it like basically went double the time of what I was saying. And then I was like, oh, really killing it on the double bass there. And then all of a sudden it was literally went like double of what I was already saying. I do really love these darker like breakdown when it kind of moves to more of a half down. Boom, bum, 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 bum. But what I have noticed up to this point is those are very short lived, which is okay. Like every artist is going to do things different. I do hope that somewhere in the future we get a few of those real like just they make, you know, and like rap when somebody's just you get that stank face. I hope we get a few songs moving forward, which I imagine we will, just with the breadth of their library of music. We do get a few of those just really like stank face, you know, I don't know. That's the best thing, best way I have to describe that. Okay, let's hop on over and check out the song a little bit deeper. Beauty and the Beast is BAND-MAID's unapologetic power song, a mix of humor, frustration, and heart. It flips the fairy tale on its head. This beauty doesn't need saving, and the beast better keep up. Okay. The lyrics balance sarcasm and sincerity, one moment scolding, the next confessing affection. It's about two flawed people caught between ambition and attachment. That's interesting. Like wanting to achieve, but also not wanting to let one another go. You know, this is an interesting concept, and we might explore it further down, but I guess when I'm hitting it right here, it is... They're both okay, right? Trying to balance ambition and attachment. There are some people that may feel like this relationship, although good, is not ultimately what I feel like I'm supposed to pursue right now, and so therefore you let it go. Now you have to be careful because... man, maybe you really had something special here and your ambition pulls you away from maybe what could have been best. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie with Nicolas Cage called either The Family Man or Family Man, but it's one of those movies that basically like he begins as this hotshot. You know, he wakes up in a high-rise apartment in New York. He's got a lot of things. He's very successful. He's going into work on Christmas Eve or Christmas or whatever. I think that's how it kind of works. But anyways, he has this encounter that then he wakes up on another day and he's next to somebody, you know, and he freaks out and he's trying to figure out what's going on. And it's what his life would have looked like had he not walked away from his love to go pursue business. So he works in a tire shop. He's got a pretty humble home. You know, they're getting by. They're not in poverty, but they're not rich. Very simple vehicles. And at first he really hates this. Like he's got kids and like he didn't want kids in this other life. But through the evolution of the movie, he becomes so attached to this life because he recognizes like my other one felt so empty. It was all about ambition. But this is really rich. These children, this woman that I love, this life that's simple in a sense. And so I think it's figuring out, you know, which one. So sometimes, yes, it is letting go of attachments because of ambitions, but at the same time being careful not to make your ambition rob you from true riches. She's chasing dreams, not romance, but still wants someone strong enough to stand beside her. It's loud, playful, and deeply human. The sound of independence that still believes in connection. And I guess, too, it is a beautiful thing when they can go together, right? When life does work out, that you can pursue your ambitions and, you know, have the relationships that you desire. My veins are burning hot. As a kid, I was the faint-hearted type. Oh, 3, 2, 1, go born. I believe in my own worth. This is interesting. Let me look at the literal lyrics real quick. This says it too. Let me look at the translation notes. That's one that I really... Okay. 3, 2, 1, go born, a self-reboot chant signaling renewal or rebellion. Let's do this real quick. That's interesting. Let's chase that down for a second. What is 3, 2, 1, go born in Japan? That's interesting. Okay, so this is not... let's see. It was from a BAND-MAID song called Beauty and the Beast. I believe that the value of existing appears in the English translation of the lyrics. The 3, 2, 1, go born phrase is a stylized shouted line, adding energetic... Okay, well, that's not totally clear for us because it seems the translation note here seems to point to us that it is something that's common. Or maybe I'm just reading into it incorrectly. I guess it's trying to decipher it, not necessarily saying it is a common chant. So that's where I got it maybe a little wrong. 3, 2, 1, go born. See, even in the literal it says go born. That's interesting. Entertain me for a second, you guys. Let me pull up the kanji and see if we can get a better understanding of the kanji. Okay. Let me pull you guys in. This isn't a great view of everything, but at least you're not out in the cold. I would assume this piece. And then, can you explain this kanji? So I'm believing, I trust the value of existence, the worth of existing. I believe that existence has value. I mean, I understand the meaning of it. I guess this is probably where some of the breakdown does just happen in not fully understanding the language. But that's interesting. I was just trying to figure out if it was coming from some adage or something that's used. Okay. Sorry. Thanks for diving down that rabbit hole with me for a moment. If you've got a little bit more understanding or want to shed some light on that, please feel free to do so in the comments. I believe in my own worth. They say beauty dies young. Maybe tomorrow I'll collapse and say goodbye to you. I can't stand being alone. This world's too much to face by myself. Why? Why are you the one sulking? Don't act like a kid. Your lack of confidence drives me crazy. Sometimes I want to hit you, but why I forgive you, it doesn't even matter. So, yeah, I mean, it's clearly just this frustration. Like, I want things to work, but and I'm kind of fighting for it, but it doesn't ultimately matter. Look, Beauty and the Beast, no time for falling in love. Don't stop. If the dream in my heart doesn't come true, I'll smack it into shape. That's a neat thought. It's like, I know I'm going to make it come true. If it doesn't come true, like, I will make sure it comes true. It's boring in this city. Go laugh with some ordinary girl. Oh yeah, it's this again, like in the last song and song before, this frivolity. Oh yeah, which I don't think she's saying, like, it's not trying to say that laughing. I mean, the girls have a great sense of humor and are very joyful. It is this sense of, like, if you want to just go waste yourself, that's fine. Like, go do that with some ordinary girl. I'm pursuing something. Oh yeah, if you're a man, be stronger. Stay by my side forever. So I love this, and I've seen this several times in the lyrics. It's not a pushing off, like, I don't have time for love. It's just that she understands, and it's a challenge, that it's like, if you're going to love me, run with me. Which takes a very, finding a very specific person. But when you find that person, it's worth it. My nerves are shot. I'm getting sleepy. I went through my rebellious phase by the book. 3, 2, 1, go born. I don't feel satisfied. They say slow and steady wins the race, but that's not me. I live straight down the line. Rain pours through the city. I'm soaked to the bone, missing the last train. So you're still just standing in the rain. Nice, nice, nice. I made it. Through the turnstile, running to you, feet slipping through the mud. Why can't I just leave you be? Who cares? It doesn't matter. This is a really interesting section. Okay. It's not that she missed the train. She's missing the last train. Rain is pouring. She's soaked. She thinks, I made it. I'm through the turnstile, running to you. So it's almost like the relationship is the train that's leaving the station. My feet are slipping through the mud. Why can't I just leave you be? That's cool. This whole section's really neat. She's even questioning this whole time, like, why am I running after you? And, and again, we see that a lot, this duality. Look, Beauty and the Beast. No time for falling in love. Don't stop. If the dream in my heart, I'll smack it into shape. Be stronger. Okay, so repeating. All right, and they repeat that. Man, I love this section here. Paints a good picture. At first, I thought it was saying, like, she had already missed the train and now standing, but no, it's this, she's running after something that might leave. And then at the same time, like, who cares? It doesn't matter. like, why am I? You need to come run with me. Okay. Yeah, see, the literal translation, the last train's in danger, I run. Nice, nice, nice. Made it in time. This is an interesting thought. Plays on gender dynamics, self-image. She's both beauty and beast. Now, there was a lyric up here about the beauty dying, or beauty doesn't live. It was at the very beginning. They say beauty dies young. Maybe tomorrow I'll collapse and say goodbye to you. That's interesting. Okay. Smack the dream awake. Very BAND-MAID metaphor. Dreams aren't granted their fault into existence. Lyrics mix toughness and tenderness. Strength isn't coldness, persistence through chaos. Very cool. All right. Well, great job, Miku. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on some of those again, the songwriting's, it's just so solid. It's so fun to look at and work out. So thanks for doing that with me in this one. I hope to see you in the next one. I think you're all looking forward to the next one. The next one is track number 8, Don't Let Me Down, and you guys keep talking about it in the comments, so I don't know. We'll see. Either way, we're eating good.